You're back with another one. This time we got top 10 Bleach Bankai by Watch Mojo. You can see it right there. See it right there. You know, like the video, sub to the channel. Like this video, sub to this channel too. And after I recorded the Bleach video yesterday, I decided just watch some Bleach. I watched the episode where Aizen pretty much told his Shikai actually. It was ironic as it was just a random episode. I was like, episode 60, yeah, let's go there. And it brought back so many feels, so many emotions. Somebody didn't want it, but it's whatever. It's part of it. So yeah, let's get into it.
This is our desperate plea for another season of Bleach. I'm Ashley with Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Bleach Bankai.
Tekken Tachikaze!
Now I don't remember his. I don't remember who he is. It's been a minute since I've seen the sub-captains.
For this list, we're looking at the second release forms of Zanpakuto used by the characters of this shonen juggernaut. Keep in mind, we'll only be looking at the Bankai that were revealed in the anime only, so sorry manga fans. But who knows, maybe the ending will get adapted at some point in the next century, so
Hopefully.
we can do a follow-up. As always, you can follow me on Twitter at AshJBo, and while you're Jiki Enma Korogi.
Bankai.
Remember when this thing was actually used? Jeez, Tozen was on the villain bandwagon for so long, we actually forgot he was in possession of a Bankai, and an oddly fitting one at that. First shown to us against Kenpachi, this sword creates a self-contained dimension of darkness that numbs the senses of all those caught within, leaving Tozen free to hunt them down like rabbits at his leisure.
It's useless. You are far too slow to counter me.
It's a shame that we couldn't see him dish this out during his antagonist phase, but we're guessing the memory of Kenpachi breaking it still haunts him.
Damn.
Number 9, Konjiki Ashisogi Jizo.
Behold, Konjiki Ashisogi Jizo!
I hate that
Leave it
big
to the
ass
great
baby.
Scientist of Soul Society to take your worst nightmares, blend them together, and summon it as his ultimate weapon. Nothing says
Thing's
you're
a creature of
gonna
my
die
nightmares.
screaming quite like the sight of a giant insect with a distorted infant's face that breathes out waves of poison. Whether you're crushed under its many ligaments, wholly devoured, or infected with its numerous toxins, this Bankai above all else stands as a true symbol of madness and horror. Then again, that's pretty much Mayuri's calling card.
Like even they're grossed
Are you
out.
seeing what I'm seeing?
As much as I wish I wasn't seeing it.
Number 8,
Like,
Kokujo
ugh.
Tengen Myo.
Kokujo Tengen Myo!
That Waco Mundo
Now
arc was
this
actually
is how you make an impact.
pretty good.
If you thought that Komamura's
Thinking about it.
reveal as a talking bulky
Really
wolf
good.
was a
Like,
shocker, then
long,
just
felt
wait
like.
until he summons this colossal
But it
set
really
of
wasn't that
pitch
long.
black armor.
I am nothing but a lowly maggot.
Number 7, Kamishini no Yari.
How you gonna beat that though?
Kamishi Ninoyari.
While it's essentially just an upgraded form of Ichimaru's Shinkai, the results are still devastating, to the point that it nearly managed to get one
Damn.
over on both Ishigo and Aizen. Not only can the blade stretch itself up to 13 kilometers, but it can extend and retract at 500 times the speed of sound, allowing him to slice apart anyone or anything faster than they can think.
Oh yeah, that's dangerous.
Or, just cut an entire town in half when he feels like showing off. Then there's his ace in the hole, wherein he can leave a slither of the blade inside someone, creating a deadly poison capable of reducing even a self-proclaimed god to mulch.
Kamishi Ninoyari.
Keen, can you?
You'll die with a hole through your heart. Isn't that what you wanted?
Number 6, Jakuho Raikoben.
Now what he should have did is put multiple in there.
Soifan may
Stabbed
not
him
be
full
a
of it.
fan of this Bankai on account it's pretty much the antithesis of stealth, but you can't argue with its raw power. Turning her weapon of silent assassination into a magical rocket launcher, the force is great enough to devastate even the strongest of hollows, as well as incinerate everything around them.
That's hilarious. How her little pointer
If the first
finger,
shot doesn't leave
little
you in
attack turns
pieces,
into a giant
all she has
rocket.
to do is reload and try again until her target falls victim to the nuclear stinger at her disposal.
It's like, bruh. It really came out. Yeah, we trained and
Number 5,
and we
Ryomoto
all are able
Sukimaru.
to do our Bankai now. This is really how they came out with it. Ooh, I forgot about him. He was a cool ass character.
Out of all the non-captains we thought would end up getting their hands on Bankai,
Where's Bankai?
the bold ball of luck would have had a much easier time if he had just used this form more often. Number 4, Hihio Zabimaru.
That Zabimaru was so cool, but impractical.
Running parallel to Ishigo's journey, the hot-headed bad boy of the Gotei 13's Bankai is no slouch when it comes to its release form, going from an extendable blade all the way to a giant constructed serpent that can separate into several large fragments and form at will.
And I thought,
Possibly the most frequently used Bankai across the entire series,
Mhm.
and wouldn't you know it belongs to everyone's fan-favorite white-haired child prodigy. With icy wings and claws now attached to his body, not only does he look the part of a dragon hybrid, but can also conjure up a whole variety of Sub-Zero techniques that can put anyone on ice.
that was hella cool where he went from losing whole flowers to one petal at a time.
Number 2, Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi.
Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi.
Then whose Bankai would be number
Barrage of
1?
a billion petals
It
that are
better
each
not
as
be
sharp
Ichigo's.
as steel.
It better not
Byakuya's
be.
Bankai is a beautiful death sentence, if ever there was one.
Even
While
if they
trying
just
to
talking anime
outrun
only,
or
bro. It
overcome
better not
the
be
sea of
Ichigo's.
razor petals is nigh impossible, especially if the Elder Kuchiki increases their speed. That's not the only form his Bankai can take, transitioning into a fleet of swords that he can summon or have hone in whenever he desires.
Okay,
But
that's
wait,
a
there's
lot of
more.
blood.
Should all else fail, he can summon one last blinding sword, providing an angelic guise meant to smite any foe that has managed to survive so far.
Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi.
This can't be happening!
Before we continue, be
He's
sure
such
to
a gross
subscribe to our
character.
channel and ring the bell to get
hated that
notified
I do.
about our latest Zangetsu.
No way.
Zangetsu.
No way.
So then, that's it. That little weapon.
He gets speed and power buff. Like, come on now.
was
That's
it
just
gonna
so
be?
uncreative
Well,
compared to the
originally
others.
a
Which
hulking
makes sense
black
because he's the
boy
main
that can still
character.
do some
You gotta have
serious
something base to,
damage.
like, for
Ichigo's
everyone else to be
intensive
like, whoa,
training
that's
and
crazy.
burning
Like, you
desire
can't give
to
him
rescue
the amazing
Rukia
stuff, but, like,
managed
it's
to
just so
unlock
lame
its
compared to most of the
ascended
others.
form. While appearing as a simple katana, what this Bankai loses in size, it makes up for in spades with its speed, granting the strawberry increased agility and movement to the point where he can even shred any enemy as though they were paper.
Fight, Mignon!
Do they count the mask as a part of his Bankai? Because,
And
like,
that's to say
I'm pretty sure that's
nothing of the major
something else
upgrade it
completely
provided
different.
to the Getsuga Tensho.
Because, you know, Ichigo definitely had to get
Do you
multiple
agree with our
buffs
picks? Check out
just
this
so his Bankai would keep up. Definitely popped his oh, popped his Bankai too early. Man, before I mess things up, I'm gonna get out of here. All right. Make sure y'all like the video. Okay. Like the video, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.